Hi everyone, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. I've got Mas back with me today. He's going to be smelling some Roja Parfums fragrances he's never smelled before. Excited?
Very.
Stay tuned. Okay, Mas, good to have you back. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me back.
So, Roja Parfums fragrances, how much experience do you have with them?
Just the one, Enigma,
Okay.
which rocketed to the top of my list of favourite fragrances. But I don't actually own a bottle.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's too bad.
Yeah. So other than Enigma, you've not really smelled anything from the brand?
No, nothing at all, really, no.
Yeah, but you've heard a lot about them, presumably.
Lots of talk on the fragrance community chats and people buying very, very expensive bottles of fragrance.
Yes, they are quite pricey. Well, what I thought I'd do is, because I've got a few, and you've not smelled them, I thought it would be a good opportunity since we've got together for you to just to get to know some of these fragrances, and we'll do it on camera for everyone to see your first impressions.
Yeah, that'll be great.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Cool, okay. So we've got 8 fragrances here. We're going to go through them one by one, and then we'll maybe revisit them at the end. So we're going to start off with this one, which is Parfum de la Nuit 1. Now, do you know anything about this fragrance?
I don't actually. As I said, I know a lot of people have been getting the 7.5mm atomizers and trying them, using and saying good things about. I think is there 3? Am I right?
Yeah, I don't have 3 actually, but I love 3. Yeah.
Okay.
3 might, from what I can remember, might be my favourite of the Parfum de la Nuit range, but they're all great.
Great.
Do you know how much they cost?
Well, if I'm not, again, mistaken, 7.5mm around 90 to 120.
Yeah. So these 100ml are retail at just under £1,000, 995. That's full retail.
Bargain.
well, smell it. You might think it's worth it.
Okay, here we go.
Parfum de la Nuit 1.
Cops, the sweets.
Cops?
Yeah, do you remember those?
No.
They were the inferior of the, what were the square ones called, the red square ones? Yeah, they smell like Cops.
Okay, and well, I'm sure there's people watching that will know what you mean, yeah.
Cola cubes, weren't they?
Cola cubes?
Yeah.
Oh, were they?
They were red though, yeah.
I know what you mean.
The black ones were Cops, and they were more medicinal.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that's... I'm rubbish, me. £1,000 for a packet, a quarter of Cops, please.
I invited you on the channel for your fragrance knowledge, Mas.
Not sweet shops, ye old sweet shop.
Not ancient candy knowledge. Anyway, what do you like it?
I do, yeah. Yeah, it really is reminiscent of Cops.
Okay.
Very, very sweet, very sweet. But that initial hit for me is the sweets. The sweets, yeah, the Cops sweets.
It's very rich and resinous.
Yeah.
Almost like a sticky sweetness to it.
Yeah, there is a very, it's very heavily sweety.
Yeah.
Base that.
Yeah.
But it pierces your eyes. That's my eyes are watering at the moment, and that's not from the emotion of going back to Cops in the 1970s.
Yeah.
To be young again.
What I love about it is something that I think is synonymous with a lot of Roja Parfums fragrances is there's a lot going on, it's complex, you know that there's a lot of materials used in here, but it manages to not be too heavy. It's still got a lightness of touch.
It's very deft.
Yeah, yes, it's smooth and elegant. It's not got a rough, complex, challenging quality.
No, it's not cloying, it's not dense. It's got the nice lightness that it just, wafts off in a nice way. Yeah.
Okay, so this is Parfum de la Nuit 2.
It's a bit of a lighter.
It's a lighter colour
from that first one.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting it to be lighter. It's very, very light.
It's lighter, yeah.
Yeah. Would this be a close one to the skin, this one, I would have thought, the way it's projecting?
It might. I mean, I think they're both, from having worn them both, I think they're both fairly similar. I don't think they're mega projectors, but I think, they're projecting a little bit.
Yeah, it's a lot lighter, that. You can smell it. It's got a similar feel to that one.
Yeah, it's a smooth, sweet oriental style fragrance,
Yeah, but it doesn't come off like that first one for definite.
Right, yeah, so that one was more potent.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That one was like, that. I mean, that was eyeball piercing at the beginning.
Okay.
This is definitely smoother.
Yeah.
And lighter, vanilla-y off there.
Yeah, it's a very smooth, elegant wear. Yeah, that fragrance. Yeah, it's very nice. All right, we can come back to these. We'll just give them all a quick sniff. So, see if just I'm sure you'll smell this one.
For the one for the camera.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is Diaghilev. This is a big. Yeah, it is. It is old school, classic sort of French style perfumery. Bombastic, I like to call this one.
That is old 70s.
Right.
That's parents. That's an older man's, I think, fragrance. Suited and booted. Dare I say, Boise would wear this?
Boise, okay.
In his roller.
Right.
With a cigar.
So this is a chypre, and it's got a lot of fruit and a lot of florals in there.
Yeah,
there's a lot. You can tell there's a lot going on.
Going on there, definitely.
I love its dryness. It's got this really nice dry quality to it.
That is a. I'm going into proper old school smells.
Big, and wild.
I'm king of the castle. This.
Yeah, 70s beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good.
Definitely.
Diaghilev.
Really nice that.
Yeah, good. All right, the next one is Aoud.
Oh, see, that's more down the Enigma type smell for me.
Okay, what in terms of it smells similar or that it's more wearable?
Yeah, it's
more
similar wearable and a bit of that rosy, it's got a bit of rosy jamminess to this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something that I would definitely wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's an ambery, rosy oud fragrance. But
definitely.
It's not,
beautiful.
Beautiful. It's a nice sort of
classic,
full jammy rose.
Yeah, it's a jammy, definitely jammy rose that.
Yeah, but very wearable.
Gorgeous.
I think easy for anyone, totally unisex, easy for anyone to wear.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
It is a stunner. Very popular one as well, that.
Right.
You can see why. Okay, Sweetie Oud. This one's fairly new to me. I've not had this one very long, but I wanted to get my nose in it for a while. Right. So you see what you get from it.
Let's go Sweetie Oud.
Yeah.
Not cops, man.
No, it's definitely not cops, no.
Oh, what does that remind me of? Oh, I've got something similar to this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you trying to connect it to what it reminds you? I know. Yeah. When that happens, you're just racking your memory back, aren't you, to try and.
It's rattling around in my head.
Yeah. Take your time. We can do it. We can do an edit. So.
Back tomorrow, folks.
Yeah.
I don't know. A Serge Luton. What's the makeup for this?
So this is apparently meant to smell like the inside of a patisserie. So.
5 o'clock gingembre.
Right. Yeah. Probably remind you of that. Pastries.
Pastry. Yeah. Ginger.
Yeah.
Candied ginger.
Yeah. It has like the macaroons, the coloured.
Man.
Your thing? Do you like it? Is it?
Yeah.
Not too sweet. It's got it's sweet, but it's got a lot of structure to it.
I like that
in the base. Yeah,
it's different.
Right, Oligarch is the next one. Again, another one recent to me.
Right. Yeah, punchy florals there. Hits the back of your throat.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Very flowery.
Strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's a chypre.
Yeah.
So there's some florals and some fruits in there.
It's nice.
It's got that dryness again. A bit of that dryness that I like with a lot of the Rogers.
Yeah. Definitely floral.
Yeah.
Definitely fruity.
If you put this on skin, I think you would, perhaps not on the strip, but I think you would notice when the skin warms it up, a bit of leather comes through as well.
Right.
Which, so it's this bright, wearable, floral, fruity chypre that has that dryness, but then this leather comes out in the base, which just adds a nice bit of weight and gravitas, I think, to the fragrance.
Definitely very citrusy opening. Yeah. Acqua di Parma.
Yeah.
Style.
Yeah.
That zinginess.
It's light and dark for me. That one.
Well, very light at the moment, but definitely as an opening. Yeah. And if it comes through with leather, nothing wrong with a bit of leather.
Yeah, absolutely. Without comparing it side by side, which I haven't done, but it makes me think of fragrances like Clive Christian X and Swedoff's Rasputin, which are both very, very similar fragrances. So I get sort of that style of fragrance from them. Yeah. All right, so there you go. This is the 7th one. Yeah, Burlington 1819.
So this is the one that you said I would like a while back.
Yeah, I think
I said I wouldn't
it's
start
hard
to
not
go
to
down.
like this one.
Yeah.
I think it's quite easy to wear.
I can smell it from here.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Now, you like rich, deep, heavy,
Yes,
complex fragrances,
very.
but this isn't that, is it?
No.
So do you still like it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as I said last time, I started to shift and started to enjoy the lighter fragrances.
Yeah.
So, Nishani's Salt and Vetiver.
Yeah.
I got hold of Javoy's 21 Conduit Street, which
Yeah.
I'm absolutely loving at the moment. But I haven't got a full bottle of that there. Yeah, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely loving it. And this.
I think sometimes with fragrances, we can be drawn initially to these dark, rich, robust, very complex fragrances because they're so powerful, and because we don't have to search for much within them. There's often not a lot of nuance. It's there, it's big and it's bold, and I know I'm attracted to fragrances that are easy to sort of to detect, if you know what I mean. But I think as we smell more, we can maybe start appreciating fragrances that aren't as bold because we can just find the nuances and we can pick up on notes and unravel them.
I think that's what's happened with me, you know, restarting that fragrance journey again, and I was just going heavy hitters, you know, the ones that give you a good kick in the teeth and let you know that they're there and they're going to be there for the rest of the day. Yeah. These, like Burlington's, like 21 Conduit Street, and Nishani's Salt and Vetiver, I've really enjoyed their subtleness, and going back to the Acqua di Parmas as well, and just enjoying them again like I used to a long time ago. And their subtleties. But that is
so
right up there.
Grapefruit, mint, citruses, vanilla, benzoin, as there is in most of the fragrances that Roja makes, benzoin. So it's sort of, in terms of a brighter fragrance, it is still quite a heavy hitter because it's again got weight to it. It's smooth. It's
very classy, very classy. A nice daytimer. That one for a suit, and maybe that's got Italian evening. Super classy, isn't it? Very nice.
Okay, and we're just going to go on to the last one before we sort of go back through these one more time. This is Reckless.
Ooh, that's cigarette-y to me. Yeah, that's the initial with a bit of citrus in the background.
Again with this, I get a bit of that dryness. Which I love so much. I think it just definitely gives it a real classy feel. Yeah,
it's a nice smoke. It's a light smoke.
Again, it's got weight to it, but it's not very heavy, is it? An easy wear.
An easy wear. I think the last two, the last three definitely, they could be an everyday. 100%. I'm really thinking every day, during the day, doesn't necessarily have to work. You could even wear that at work. And it would be inoffensive.
Absolutely. All those last three, Oligarch, Burlington 1819, Reckless, are all very easy reaches, versatile. Wear them any time of year, any occasion, and they're going to work. They're going to make you smell good. Some of these darker ones, perhaps you'd be a bit more selective about when you might wear. Like formal occasions in winter, that kind of thing. Maybe. So Mas is just going to have a little bit of time without the pressure of the camera, and he's just going to formulate his final opinions on each of these, and then we'll come back and he's just going to let us know what he thinks about each one of these. All right, we're back. We just turned the camera off while we just did a little bit of extra sniffing and just talked about things a little bit. There's a lot to take in here. Some of these are so complex. It's a lot to process. It's a little bit unfair on Mas to want opinions straight away from just smelling these off strips, but this is just an initial first impressions, and it's nice to see initial reactions, but I'm sure that your opinions would be different if you had a chance to properly wear these and fully process them.
I think wearing them would certainly give me a lot more to say about them. Obviously, over the longevity of a fragrance during the day, I would love to try these on, and hoping Chris might fall over and forget. Leave them all with me for maybe a couple of months. But they're all fabulous in their own right. They all have their own uniqueness
Yeah.
Right across the line.
Yeah. So what was there any you didn't like, or?
No, I couldn't say I didn't like any of them. I think they're all great fragrances, and they'd be great in anyone's armoury. Yeah. And you're going from light to dark, dark to light, and it's right across the spectrum. You've got a middle grounds as well, I would say. So you've got all bases covered with this nice little table of.
That was a bit accidental, actually. We've gone dark, sort of through to lighter,
to very light.
Yeah. So any stand out to you? Any that you would like to not add to your collection right now, because you obviously need to wear them, but any that you think
I would love to try the Diaghilev and the Amber Oud. I'm very much a person who likes something that's completely different to what everyone's got in the mainstream. They're very different. They're very different. Anything different to what I've got in my collection anyway. And they certainly would be a standout once they've been put on. Yeah. How they would carry on through the day or the evening or whenever I wore them would
very
certainly...
well. They're both. The longevity on both of those, Amber Oud and Diaghilev, are.
Yeah, and how they would progress through the notes during the day, from opening down towards the end.
What I find with Diaghilev is that it's this big, wild, chaotic fragrance in the opening in a good way, but everything just really settles down nicely, and it almost goes a little powdery. The dryness comes through, so it does settle down. Yeah. I love the opening because it's so wild. But the dry down I like because it smooths out.
The Amber Oud actually opens a bit louder for me, in a heavier sort of way. Right. It's a bit more dense for me, I think, and it's very sweet. Yeah. And it would be interesting to just know how long that would last, because you get those fragrances that start off heavy, and you're happy to have that on for 30 minutes to an hour. If it carries on, then it might just get a little bit annoying, and it just clouds everything then, and it becomes, a scrubber. Yeah. But yeah, I can imagine myself wearing that for definite. Yeah. Down at this end, the Burlington and the Reckless. I like the dustiness of the Reckless fragrance. Certainly, it reminds me again of my youth, of sitting in smoky rooms with my dad, and the pipe smokers and the cigarette smokers, and it just evokes memories for me. Whereas the 1819 Burlington is something that I'm moving more towards and appreciating more, those lighter fragrances, the more citrusy and nuanced fragrances that, do little dances during the day, just popping out, a little fizzing here, a little fizz there. And reminding that they're there just in a subtle way. Yeah, unlike the big, the big clubbers over there. Yeah. So you enjoy Reckless and Burlington 1819. Yeah, definitely. But where you're at and where they would fit in your collection, you reckon Diaghilev and Amber Oud. Yeah. Okay. And they could find a spot. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. In a spot. Do any of these? Do you think they'll come close to rivaling your enjoyment of Enigma, or do you think there's something about that? No, I don't know why Enigma did what it did. Yeah. To be honest, it was an instant. It was bang. Just resonated. At that time, and it stuck with me. Yeah. I love it. Great. I do. Okay, good. Well, me too. Yeah. I think it's both our favourite. Yeah, definitely. All right, well, brilliant. Thanks, Mas. It's been great to just see you experiencing all these for the first time. And thank you for letting me experience them. They're fabulous, fabulous creations. They absolutely are, yeah. I just got to find a way to put them in my bag. Yeah, without me noticing. I'll put some bricks in yours just to carry them off. You won't know the difference. Yeah, and I'll get home, I'll be like, no, Mas! Yeah. Right, all right, brilliant. Okay, well, that's it from us. I hope you enjoyed seeing Mas discover some Roja Parfums fragrances for the first time. Just thought that might be quite interesting for Mas, and hopefully for you to watch as well. So thanks for joining me again, Mas. You're welcome. All right, that's it from us. Remember, keep tuning into FM, keep smelling good, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, Mas, welcome back. It's good to have you. Thank you for having me back. My pleasure, anytime. I love your... I don't know what I was going to say. I'm going to start again. I love your, feet?